You could be always right. It's Elizabeth and Radar on the mix, and it's going to be part of your 3 Monster Clips of the day. But first, we're going to talk about good people coming out and helping a bride-to-be. This was a story that went viral. A bride-to-be received a new wedding dress and a cash gift and an outpouring of support after her mother's wedding dress that she was planning to wear was stolen from her apartment lobby. People got word of this, and the community and social media in the world came together. So take a listen to her talking about how somebody took something bad and turned it into something good.
I was so upset. Everybody that came together online, it was just so overwhelming in the best way. It turned something that was such a horrible situation into something so amazing.
Tell me something good right there.
And it's great to see social media coming together to do something good. I mean, I just saw a story recently of a 78-year-old man that was dropping off some kind of Uber Eats or DoorDash food on a woman's front step. And she noticed in her Ring camera how elderly this man was. She found some information, wanted to be able to retire this guy who at 78 years old is still out there trying to make some money and make ends meet. Retired him. People came together, put all this money together for this guy, and now he doesn't have to do those delivery services anymore.
And that happened a couple months ago with an 88-year-old man whose wife passed away, and he didn't have the retirement to go ahead and sit on his butt all the rest of his life that he deserved. So he was,
and he was a veteran too.
Yeah, he was a veteran delivering, and then everyone went, "Here you go." And I think he got like 500 or maybe $1 million. So
that's amazing.
Finally,
there's good
social media
that comes from social.
Good. Yes.
Number 2.
All right, let's talk about the Spice Girls. Believe it or not, this year will be their 30th anniversary. Now, they were talking about a reunion, but as Mel C is saying, the reunion is on hold.
July will be the 30th anniversary of Wannabe being released, and then later in the year, Spice, the first album. So, it's a big one.
It is.
And no, there is no reunion. We are communicating all the time.
Yeah.
We want to do something. Who knows when?
There's a contestant on Age of Attraction. She's 22. Sorry, if you haven't watched this episode yet, she's 22. She's with a 38-year-old dude. That's who they picked. They kind of matched. And he was asking her questions about the music she likes and the music he likes. And he mentioned Spice Girls. And she said, the what?
The what?
She's 22. And you can tell, I mean, if they're going to do this 30th reunion, they would help those people who are younger, who are like, who are the Spice Girls? What do you mean?
No,
who are the
if
Spice
you
Girls?
bring up, do you know the parents that are having drama with their son? That's the Spice Girls.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
that's what it
blaming
is.
that drama on why the reunion isn't happening. Come on, give the people what they want.
Exactly.
Number 1.
Okay, we've got March Madness kicking off this week. Let's go, Team Wisconsin. The men are playing
Badgers!
today. The women are playing today. Represent Wisconsin, so that's super exciting. Did you get your brackets in time? I think you have until 11 o'clock to get the brackets in.
Maybe 10.
If you want to make sure you get them in
them in.
early. But take a listen to Jimmy Kimmel talking about his favorite March Madness player names. And yes, there's an always right.
There's Tennessee Rainwater. There's Po' Boy King. There's Leopold Levillan. There's a Maximus Gizzy. And All Right. And Always Right. The Wright brothers there. Northwest Missouri State has a guard named Gob Gob. Got it, Joe?
This is true. There is a set of brothers. The brother's name is Always Right. WRIGHT. And his brother's name is All Right. And I was digging deep into the internet because I wanted to know more about these two. And sure enough, somebody said it to their dad as a joke all these years ago.
I would love that.
And so he did it. He named his kids Always Right and All Right. Can you imagine if you're in a relationship with them? You'd be like, hey, sorry, babe.
I'm always right.
I'm always right.
I'm always right.
I'm always
That's
right.
me. Doesn't matter if I'm wrong.
It's clever, but
I'm always right.
I'm surprised that was even allowed. Because aren't there certain names that are banned?
Why would that be banned?
There's certain countries where like you can't name your kid king.
Well, not here in America.
Or queen or things like that.
Yeah, not here in the U.S.
But it's just so funny to think that they could do that. I had a buddy that worked up in Green Bay, and he was in the development department when it came to the city of Green Bay. And he was responsible for naming different streets. And he would come up with some really cool reasons of why he would name intersections what they were. But he wanted to name an intersection this way and that way. and it got banned. Like, it wasn't allowed. He couldn't do that because that would be too confusing on the roads.
This way.
But that's what this kind of reminds me of. Always Right and All Right.
I would love to be able to have that name.
It's really clever.
Wouldn't that be great? Like if your last name was Cheese, I would name my kid Beer. And then the middle name would be Be Beer and Cheese. How fun would that be?
Well, haven't we
What
all
are the
kind of
names?
encountered people like that have those sort of unique names? There was a woman that I used to work with whose name was Summer. And she was talking to me about how like people would kind of ask her, is it really your name or is it just a nickname?
Yeah.
And she had a friend who was also named Summer who married a guy whose last name K-A-M-P.
Come on.
Summer Camp.
So her name is Summer Camp. No, ma'am. I'm saying, what is your name? I know you're trying to sign your kids up. My name is Summer Camp.
Summer Camp. I think it's awesome. It's a great name. Oh, well, we've all heard about those twins that were in the area, Larangelo and Lamangelo.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
it looks like lemon jello.
Lemon Jello and orange Jello.
Orange Jello.
Yeah.
It's clever. But look, he's always right.
Always right.
All right, that's your 3 mustard clips of the day on the mix. Coming up, we've got your chance to win $1,000 in the Mix Mega Minute. That's thanks to Habish, and Rotier. What weird names have you come across?
Oh, hold on. There we go.
All right, mixers. Good morning, everybody. What weird names have you come across? Everyone's got at least one that they've heard that's like super unique.
I like the always right. I would, if my last name was Wright, my kids would be always right.
Well, think of Philip Phillips. Like, what a name that his parents gave him.
Philly Phil.
Philly Phil.
Love it.
Named him so much, loved him so much, and they named him twice.
Like New York.
That's right. Isn't that the same?
The city so nice, they named it twice.
They named it twice.
You know it.
All right, we're going to do the Mix Mega Minute here coming
Philly
up.
Phil.
I've got to get my highlighter.
Hold up.
Anybody watching? Did you get your brackets in?
I just did this morning before the show. Because I forgot. I was like,
forgot
oh,
to
I
do
see
this.
the message and I go, dude, I got to get on that.
I know. I did it late last
Who
night.
do you have winning? Are you in our company one?
Our company won.
It's all for fun too. I didn't see anything about money being handed out, so
our
it's fine.
company bracket.
Did you do the
I want to
bracket?
say I did Michigan. And then I did one for MS, and that one was Duke. And then our family one was Florida. And then the one for MS, I think I had Arizona.
I can't keep track of that, so I do one bracket and just do it all the same.
You wait, really?
Yeah, I just do it all the same. It's
So-
too hard for me to go, wait, what did I say? And then I don't know who I'm rooting for. You know, especially like in the
I'm
preliminary
always rooting for
rounds.
chaos. I mean, look, I know
Well,
it's
you
nice
get
to
that.
have those
You
pools,
totally get
but
that.
I'm always rooting. If once our teams if they get bounced, I hope Wisconsin goes far.
Sure.
But then I'm like, I just want to root for chaos. There's just nothing better than getting those updates on your phone if you're not watching the game. But they're like, an upset about to happen, and then you go and you just see somebody completely ball out. That, like,
Oh, it's
like I
nuts.
was saying before,
I can never pick the Cinderellas though.
you see people that learn about names that people maybe never would even heard of before until the tournament.
Like,
All right, should we
iPhone-
solicit here?
Yeah, we're gonna be asking for you.
All right, we need caller number 9 for chance to win $1,000.
I am going with Purdue because I used to watch Matt Painter, and he's around my age.
I have
play
them in
for
my
Purdue,
final
and I'm like, you know what? Finally, I've been picking Purdue for quite a few years now, so I'm gonna go with Purdue all the way. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Get ready. Get ready.
If you have high hopes that today's your lucky day to win $1,000, then get to the
Oh, yeah.
phone and call us right now. We're looking for caller number 9 to play. The number is 414-432-1099. It's the Mix Mega Minute, $1,000 on the line if you can answer 10 trivia questions correctly in 60 seconds. Thanks to Habish, and Rotier. Good luck with the mix. So again, 10 trivia questions, 60 seconds. Get them all right. The money is yours. And now remember, if you don't know an answer, you can say pass and we will circle back to it if we have time. The time's going to start as soon as I read that first question. Okay. And were you listening with Brett Andrews at 4:05 for the cheat sheet to find out? Casey! Oh, work gets in the way of all the fun.
Oh, they weren't listening.
Oh, Casey. All right. So again, we're going to go live with you.
What are we going to do?
If for any reason we get a bad connection or if the call drops, we do have to move on to somebody else, just so you know. So make sure you're somewhere where we can hear you clearly. And we have had some mixers that have like shouted out the answer halfway through reading the question. Totally fine if you want to do that. Just keep in mind, we have to be able to hear you. So if we can't, we have to have you repeat it. It could eat up some of your time. All right, girl. All right, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds once Justin Timberlake wraps up, and then we'll bring you live on the air. Okay, hang on. She wasn't able to listen with Brett Andrews to the cheat sheet, so she doesn't know the first question and answer yet. So every afternoon we do that with Brett at 4:05. But I don't know. I feel like this first one,
Pretty easy. Okay.
I think she'll get it.
We'll see.
They're all totally random too. These are all random questions. And they kind of get a little bit harder.
No.
They kind of get a little bit harder as we move on. We're getting closer though to having somebody win.
It's been really close this week.
We've had a couple people that have gotten
Was it
8.
Amy who was on
Yep.
St. Patrick's Day?
Yep.
That was
I
the
know.
closest. She was
I thought-
ripping. She went through 8 in a row.
I thought we were going to get our first $1,000 winner during a live broadcast. And in my head, I was thinking Tommy, who was back here in the studio, the producer running the board, pushing all the buttons. I remember thinking, does he know where to find a winner music
Like
bed?
the bells
and
and whistles and all that fun
the bells
stuff?
and whistles?
Yeah. I know. I didn't even. Well, I was hoping that maybe if I didn't tell him where that stuff was, you know,
Funny.
then it would happen, and it almost did.
All right.
Almost
We're going to go in 1 minute.
1 minute.
All right, mixers, where are you watching us this morning?
Leave a comment. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
I
We're
left a
live
comment
everywhere.
from my Instagram to the Mix Instagram. All right, we got a couple people that are joining us here. We are going to do the Mix Mega Minute. 45 seconds.
Morning. Good morning, Elizabeth. I'm going to say hi.
The hardest part with the Mix Mega Minute, I feel like, is I never want to stumble over what I say because I don't want that to take away from somebody's time.
The time.
But also to keep track of which ones we have to go back and repeat. That's why I have the highlighter, because I mark the ones that they pass or the ones that they get incorrect. So I know to circle back to that because I want to make sure that we can utilize as much as we can
Sure.
in that minute. All right, 10 seconds.
Oh.
Casey from Muskego was caller number 9, which means it is her chance at a shot at $1,000 in the Mix Mega Minute.
Let's go, Casey.
Casey, thanks for waking up with us here. You got Elizabeth and Radar on the mix. You've been trying to get into play in the last 2 weeks, you said?
I have, and sometimes I've been so close, and other times I have no idea what the answers are.
Let's
so
hope
I'm a
you're
little
super,
nervous.
super close today. No nervous. You got to be confident. You got this.
10 trivia questions, 60 seconds. Get them all right. You win $1,000. Thanks to Habish, and Rotier. Now, remember, if you don't know an answer, you could say pass, and we'll circle back to it if we have time. We've got people watching on the live stream right now. You can always watch the show at 99.1 The Mix, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. No pressure, Casey. The time starts as soon as you read the first question.
Come on, Casey. Come on.
Here we go. Who did Rihanna collaborate with on the song Umbrella?
Oh,
What was that?
Eminem,
Incorrect. What is the mascot of the University of Wisconsin basketball team?
the Badger,
Correct. How many days are in the month of March?
30.
Incorrect. Garfield's
Oh, no.
returning to TV. What's Garfield's favorite food?
Lasagna,
Correct. Which singer is known for the song Pink Pony Club?
Chaperone,
Correct. Who wrote Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling,
Correct. What Chicago team is taking on the Brewers next week for opening day?
the White Sox,
Correct. What country is famous for pyramids?
Egypt,
Correct. Tom DeLonge is a member of which band?
Oh, pass.
What does the car company BMW stand for in English?
Pass.
Who did Rihanna collaborate with on the song Umbrella?
Chris Brown.
Oh, my gosh.
incorrect.
You started
Oh.
slow, and then all of a sudden the momentum started building, Casey. We thought you had it.
You had 6
Man.
out of the 10.
You're doing great.
Jay-Z collaborated with Rihanna.
Oh, no. Okay.
How many days are in the month of March? 31.
My middle daughter's birthday is the 30th, so I know that. I know that there's one more
31.
day.
Tom DeLonge is a member of which band? Blink 182.
I was
I would
blinking.
not have gotten that.
Oh, and what car company? Oh, what does the car company BMW stand for
Oh, yeah, that one.
in English? Bavarian
Brit-
Motor Vehicles.
Oh, I thought it was British or something like that.
Bavarian Motor Vehicles.
Oh, I wouldn't have helped you,
Casey,
Casey.
Don't be a quitter, okay? You can still try tomorrow. If you're
Let's go,
caller
Casey.
number 9, you have a chance to win $1,000. But I know we talked about it off the air. 405, if you can, everybody, listen with Brett Andrews here on The Mix. It's the cheat sheet. We give you the first question and answer. Casey, thank you so much for playing, and hopefully you got a great day, and we can maybe get you back on one of these times to try for another shot at $1,000.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Casey.
you, Casey.
Oh, man. We want someone to win this money. Somebody's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. Make sure you listen again with Brett Andrews, 405, to get that first question and answer for a shot at $1,000 with The Mix. Hi, The Mix. We already
She
had Casey
had
play.
it.
More
She was so
chances to play
close.
tomorrow.
I know she started slow,
Nice
and then once
try.
you start going with that roller coaster, like, oh, okay, couple first ones, you got one wrong, she passed, and it's like, whoom. Then all of a sudden, here it comes.
All right, we want to know how many did you guys get when you were watching this? Did you get any of those right?
I could have swore that was British Motor Vehicles or whatever.
BMW.
BMW, yeah.
Yeah, I know it gets tough. It does. She had quite a few though. She had quite a few. How many days are the month of March?
I do
That's
31 because
because of your daughter.
my daughter Lexi's birthday is the 30th, so I know that there's 31. Yeah. Ah.
Ooh, so Nikki said on Instagram 7 right. Nikki, that's amazing. Which ones did you get wrong?
There you go, Nikki. Now you need to call in.
Yeah, you got to be a part of this.
Let's do it.
It is fun. That minute goes by really
Yeah, it
fast.
does.
I can't even imagine if you're
Super
someone
fast.
that's actually playing it. How fast the timer goes. Ooh, look at it. Radar Real can see you going into your backpack. What's he going to get?
Out? Coffee. Matter of fact, I just got a
I was gonna make some coffee too. Look what I
everyday
brought.
dose. What'd you bring? Everyday dose. The mushroom coffee with collagen, lion's mane, and something else in it. My daughter said, "This is really good for you, Dad." Oh, okay. So I'm eating that now, drinking that now.
This is it.
You got the mushroom coffee too. See?
But Radar, you know what I don't have that you do have?
What?
You know
The
that
frother.
No.
Oh,
creamer.
you can have some creamer.
Come on, some creamer.
Have
Hey,
some creamer.
we got a call.
People are calling the show.
Let's
Uh,
chat.
We're gonna get some feedback though if we take the call off the air.
Oh, we will get feedback.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second, mixers.
Hang on.
Hi, The Mix. It was long commute, Andrew.
Oh, that's our buddy Long Commute Andrew, who's got a long commute. That's why we call him Long Commute Andrew. But yeah, when I ordered
we
everyday
muted?
dose, #ad.
I thought, did we pull it down so we don't get feedback? But we could record him though.
No, because we'll get the feedback, I think.
What's up?
Well, we'll see.
Is Wait, hang on just a second.
Let's see if we can
Hang
get
on just a second. Hang on.
Let's see if it works. I'm not sure if it's gonna.
Let's see if we can talk to
Hello.
him.
Okay, well, maybe because we're on. Who knows? Let's just see. Everyone's gonna hear Long Commute Andrew too. Long commute, Andrew.
How we doing today?
Now, how are you doing today? What's going on, buddy?
Oh, just on my commute. You know, the usual.
So what do you want to say?
So, right, I had the question of if that caller answered something different from Blink-182 for Tom DeLonge, what you would have said, because Tom DeLonge was in more than just Blink-182. He's a founding member of Angels and Airwaves, which is most famously known for the song The Adventure. It's on a lot of things that people might not realize that is not one, Blink-182, and two, that it's Tom DeLonge and Angels and Airwaves.
Well, I
Hey.
appreciate that little tidbit because every day when we put these together, we run through all different scenarios. I run it past radar. We run through all different scenarios of what to do if there is a debatable answer. So we try to make sure that we have questions that aren't necessarily debatable. But if they would have thrown out another band and I would have said incorrect, if they would have then come back and been like, no, I got it right, and we would have Googled it in that moment and saw that they were correct, we would have then honored it. So we have time
Oh,
after
very
the
cool.
contest to kind of discuss and chat, I suppose.
That would have been like number 10, and we'd be like, hold on, don't get excited yet. Let's double check.
But here's what I will say. There were so many other that weren't correct. It didn't get down to that point.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
that's me every day going, oh,
Because-
man, I'm not as good as I think.
Because here's another moment. Here's another moment when we were planning the questions. I had put down, what is the mascot of the Wisconsin basketball team? That's how I first wrote that question. And then I realized someone could say a buck, a phoenix. You know, there's so many different basketball teams in
University,
Wisconsin.
yeah.
So I realized, I need to make that clear as day. It's the mascot of the University of Wisconsin basketball team.
That makes sense.
So yeah, we do put a lot of effort into it to try to
Great.
avoid any of that confusion.
But it's a good question that you had. That was really good.
It's a great
man.
point. It's a
Yeah.
great point. So you're trying though every day. You're trying to get in to win the $1,000.
I'm trying. Yeah, yesterday was the closest. I was calling number one, and I was like, no. I got so excited when I heard the answer. And I thought you're calling number one. Try again. I'm like, oh, I'm that close, but so far away.
Right. Well, make
Right.
sure you listen with Brett Andrew, like we said at 4:05 for your chance to get the cheat sheet. The first
Absolutely.
question and answer. All right, buddy. Hey, thanks for listening and good luck on your long commute, Andrew.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
Hey,
now.
man,
You
you
too.
too.
You want to air him here? Air that back? That'd be kind of interesting.
Everybody all together. All together now.
Right. Do we have our mics up?
Yes.
We do.
So I'm singing.
So they weren't able to hear. We didn't get any feedback. You guys didn't hear any feedback, mixers, did you,
No,
when
that
you were
was weird
watching?
Because yesterday we had all that feedback when it was maybe we have to be live on StreamYard. It's fine. But when we have it like open and not live,
Yeah, we're still working through the technical
told-
side of these streams for the
I told our
mixers.
engineer who was in here yesterday, Ed, and I was like, you know what, dude? By the time you do all that stuff, let's just whatever. Let's just leave it. We'll
So-
figure it. We'll figure it out.
We'll play long commute Andrew back here.
Yep.
Cool. Do I need to open that up with anything?
No, because he goes right into talking about what you call it. Well, I guess we could. You'd say long commute. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, I'll open it up.
Just on my commute. Okay, here we go. The magic of radio. You get to see behind the scenes of what we can do with a phone call.
Mixers, we love your passion for the Mix Mega Minute. It's Elizabeth and Radar on the mix, and we've got long commute Andrew calling in. So what are you doing this morning?
Oh, just on my commute. You know, the usual.
So what'd you want to say?
So, right, I had the question of if that caller answered something different from Blink-182 for Tom DeLonge, what you would have said, because Tom DeLonge was in more than just Blink-182. He's a founding member of Angels and Airwaves, which is most famously known for the song The Adventure. It's on a lot of things that people might not realize that is not one, Blink-182, and two, that it's Tom DeLonge and Angels and Airwaves.
Well, I
Hey.
appreciate that little tidbit because every day when we put these together, we run through all different scenarios. I run it past radar. We run through all different scenarios of what to do if there is a debatable answer. So we try to make sure that we have questions that aren't necessarily debatable. But if they would have thrown out another band and I would have said incorrect, if they would have then come back and been like, no, I got it right, and we would have Googled it in that moment and saw that they were correct, we would have then honored it. So we have time after the contest to kind of discuss and chat, I suppose.
That would have been like number 10, and we'd be like, hold on, don't get excited yet. Let's double check.
But here's what I will say. There were so many other that weren't correct. It didn't get down to that point.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
that's me every day going, oh,
Because-
man, I'm not as good as I think.
Because here's another moment. Here's another moment when we were planning the questions. I had put down, what is the mascot of the Wisconsin basketball team? That's how I first wrote that question. And then I realized someone could say a buck, a phoenix. You know, there's so many different basketball teams in
University, yeah,
Wisconsin. So I realized, I need to make that clear as day. It's the mascot of the University of Wisconsin basketball team.
That makes sense.
So yeah, we do put a lot of effort into it to try to
Wait,
avoid any of that confusion.
But it's a good question that you had. That was really good.
It's a great
man.
point.
Yeah.
It's a great point. So you're trying though every day. You're trying to get in to win the $1,000.
I'm trying. Yeah, yesterday was the closest. I was calling number one. And I was like, no. I got so excited when I heard the answer. And I thought, you're calling number one. Try again. I'm like, oh, I'm that close, but so far away.
Right. Well, make
Right.
sure you listen with Brett Andrew, like we said, at 4:05 for your chance to get the cheat sheet, the first question and answer. All right, buddy. Hey, thanks for listening, and good luck on your long commute, Andrew.
Thank you. You guys have a great day now.
Fun stuff.
Hi, the mix. Who's this? The Mix Mega Minute? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank you for calling. Okay, bye. BMW, that guy was smart. He called when I was giving the correct answer. I said Bavarian Motor Vehicles. Bavarian Motor Works.
OMG.
You all don't miss anything, and we love it.
You got us everywhere. You're catching us.
We love it. Okay, so coming up on the show, we got a little Survey Thursday action.
Yes, we'll be doing Survey Thursday. But first, a coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to pop your coffee in too?
We are going to
Show you how good it is.
we're going to do some coffee here. So how much time do we have?
Oh, I got one more song, but you're good.
Let me
Be
put
right
up,
back.
let me put up the assets here. Are the mics?
Hey, we're back. Look at that. A good thing the mic moved because Elizabeth was down in some vitamins and stuff.
My vitamins. Are we up?
Now we're up.
We got our coffee. We're about to be caffeinated.
Here we go.
Take some more of my vitamins.
Oh, everyday dose is rocking me.
Not great to take a vitamin with hot coffee, but I need to get more water. All right, coming up, Survey Thursday. This is so hot. These Yetis hold so much heat. I don't know how you can put your coffee in just an open coffee mug. I feel like it gets cold.
Oh, I slam it.
Why aren't you using your mixed mug?
I don't like to dirty up the nice mugs. But yeah, I should show this one off. Look at
We
that.
just got these, you
I
guys,
just got these. Why aren't you using your mixed mug?
because I just told you I want it to hold the heat.
You should still use the mixed mug, though.
I would love to use the mixed mug, but the mixed mug is going to get cold, and I don't trust myself to not knock that over if I
And-
use my equipment. This
Oh,
is
do you have a
lid,
cover?
And I have a cover.
Oh, I don't have a cover. I live dangerously. But this is a wider mouth. It's an old blank slate cup that we got from the TV show.
Yeah,
or
it's like
the
a game show
game
that
show.
we were promoting.
It's just nice and wide and it holds a lot of coffee where, this is more for show. Huh?
It's pretty. I like the blue.
I know. I said it's more for show. I like it. The mix. And I don't drink left-handed, so I would have to drink left-handed because the logo is only on one side. So we keep it in here. Especially when we're going to do TV. We'll show that off.
Raider, we gotta check your Facebook message.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
We got a
Oh, yeah.
listener from Waukesha that says, "What's up? They're
Hey,
watching.
what's up?"
We love that you're watching." All right, everybody, what's on tap today? What's going on? We all excited to watch some basketball?
Hoops.
Also, how excited are we that the temperature is getting warmer? And hopefully that means all this snow is going to go away.
Oh, look at that. Tony K and Tosa. Tosa Tony also said Bavarian Motor Works. It's WERKES. Is that right?
I know, I misspoke. Good thing I wasn't the contestant.
Works. Work. Tosa Tony.
Tosa Tony. Is that my dad?
Is he in Tosa now? I thought he was Tony U from Bayview.
He's gonna always be Tony.
Tony U from
From
Bayview.
Bayview.
He always told me that.
My family's all Bayview.
He'd call the radio
third,
station.
fourth
He'd say, "This
generation.
is Tony U from Bayview." I'm like,
Want to say hi to I love the Parrots. Oh,
Patriots.
Patriots.
They were on with us yesterday, and I was like, I think we should get rid of the I love the Patriots because we're not Patriots fans. Sorry.
Today
Mm.
it's all about the Badgers. Badgers, men and women playing.
Oh, come on.
All right, so no tease. We're gonna go right to this.
We're gonna let you in on it right away.
Survey Thursday. Radar, give us some why don't we give people watching what the question is?
No.
No, if you know
You're
what it is,
cheating.
by the way, everybody, you got to call in and be on
Yeah,
the
you
show.
got. Yeah, you do have to do that. All right. More than 2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life, and you don't even have to go anywhere to get it. Very vague to start with, and then we give you little clues later on.
You're missing this in your daily.
2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life, and you don't have to go anywhere to get it. What do you think, mixers that are watching right now? Go ahead and comment whether you're on.
You don't have to
check-
go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to go
get it?
anywhere. Nope. Let me see something here. How do we read? Because we should really check the Facebook Live here too.
Interesting.
I want to check Facebook Live. We have all these accounts that we need to check here. Checking.
All right, 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go live on the air.
Here we go. The first day of spring is this Friday. And that brings us to Survey Thursday. Oh, we're talking about all the days here. You got Elizabeth and Radar. And this Survey Thursday, let's see if you can guess it. As more than 2/3 of you in a recent survey say you're missing this in your daily life and you don't even have to go anywhere to get it. What do you think it is? Little hint there at the beginning about the first day of spring. More than 2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life and you don't even have to go anywhere to get it. No one's going to get this Survey Thursday.
This sounds like a riddle is what it sounds like, because you don't have to leave to get it. It sounds very philosophical. I'm going to say love. You can give yourself love. But then you talked about spring.
Just happened to throw that in there, yeah.
So now my brain is twisted up and I don't know what direction to go with this one. Because I was thinking love, or I was thinking a hug or something. Like you can hug yourself. You don't have to go far to get that.
People want this in their life, but they don't have to go anywhere to get it. What do you think people are longing for? 414-432-1099 for Survey Thursday. It's almost 2/3 of you that want this. You don't have to go anywhere to get it. That's what people want. They really want to do this. So what do you think for Survey Thursday? Yes, you can text in, but we would love for you to call.
What's your guess?
414-432-1099 and see if you can figure out Survey Thursday today. Oh, we've got line number 1 we're going to go to. All right. Hi, is the mix. Who's this?
Mama Bear Missy.
Mama Bear Missy. What is it? Can you help us solve Survey Thursday? More than 2/3 of you say you're missing this in your life. You don't have to go anywhere to get it.
Sleep, I'm guessing.
Yes. That's a great guess. And you don't have to really go far to get that.
You don't.
No, you don't.
You don't. But there you go. That's not right. Sorry about that. No, it's good try though.
See, now I wonder if you were you thinking sleep because he mentioned
she just hung up.
It's because you mentioned spring, so it makes you think the groundhog or something. I wonder where spring made her think sleep.
Spring and sleep?
Well, think about the time change that just happened, maybe.
Yeah. No, not really. Not really.
Okay, let's get to some of these calls. We got everybody calling in here trying to guess what this is for Survey Thursday.
Hi, it's the mix. Who's this?
Hi, this is Marley.
Marley, what is it? 2/3 of you want this in your life, and you don't have to go anywhere to get it. What do you want?
I think it's sunshine.
Oh,
it's pretty. You know what? You are super close, but you got to be exact for Survey Thursday. So, Marley,
so
good try.
You're getting warmer.
Oh, with the sunshine, you're getting warmer.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Let's
nice try. Nice try. Okay.
Let's get some more of these calls. We're gonna play a song here real quick and get back into the program and see if somebody can get this one right.
Survey Thursday on the mix. We've got people ready to go. Ready to go. We're up.
We got a whole bunch of people calling in right now for this little Survey Thursday.
Survey Thursday. See if they can get it right. Go down the line here. Where's my...
Hey, mixers that are watching this morning, definitely comment. Let us know where you're at. Where are you watching the show? Are you at work? You in your car?
2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life and you don't have to go anywhere to get it. What is it?
You were saying spring.
Yeah, with spring was the kind of the little hint.
Something with spring.
Wait, but first, coffee. Yeah, the weather looks really good. 52 on Friday, 60 Saturday, and 40s, but no major blizzards anymore. Whew. Survey Thursday, can you solve it? If you do, you can give a shout out on the radio. More than 2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life, according to a recent survey. And you don't have to go anywhere to get it. Let's get over to the Mix phone line. 414-432-1099. Penny, what is your answer? 2/3 of you want what in your life?
I'm guessing happiness. I have it, but other people may not.
Happiness is two kinds of ice cream. Finding your
you go.
skate key, telling the time. That's from Peanuts.
I feel you.
Is that it?
That's not it. And but that was good though. You were pretty close on key. And
Penny,
you were close too.
You are
You're
feeling
close.
what I was feeling. This seems like a very philosophical Survey Thursday, but Radar, you're saying it's not
It's
that
not
deep.
Keep listening, Penny, for the answer. Maybe it's coming up. I don't know. Maybe we'll sit here all day and try and figure this out. Lover Larissa.
No, love at first sight, Rachel.
Love at first sight, Rachel. We have so many lovers out there.
I know. We love it. We're lovers. We're not
All right.
fighters.
Love at first sight, Rachel. 2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life. You don't have to go anywhere to get it. What is it, according to a recent survey?
I say vitamin D.
Give me that vitamin D.
Okay, and somebody else, Marley, has said the sun, so it's close. You're getting super closer and warmer. I know the sun has a little vitamin D there, but no,
So vitamin D, warm weather.
Yeah.
You think
Let's-
we're gonna get this?
I think you may get it. Let's go to what are we on here? Line number 3. Beth, what do you think the answer is to Survey Thursday today?
Beth, can you
Hello,
turn your
Beth.
radio all the way down?
Oh.
Whoa, there you are, Beth.
Hey,
Hi.
girl, good morning.
Welcome to the
I
program.
say walking in the sun or walking in the grass in your bare feet.
Yeah, we haven't
Walking-
been doing that in a while.
You know, you're getting very. We always ask our mixers to be very specific, and they are being specific. But this time, you might be a little too specific. You are super close as well. We've talked about the sun. We've talked about walking in the grass. So that is close too. I would say that's the closest that
Both
we've
of
come
these
so
things
far.
are outside. We know that part.
Let's go
Wait,
to
what? What?
Let's go to
What?
Christine. What is your answer for
Did I solve it?
Survey Thursday, Christine? Once again, 2/3 of you say you're missing this in your daily life and you don't have to go anywhere to get it. What is it?
Warmer weather.
Warmer weather. Where's that warmer weather?
Outside.
Outside.
That's what it was?
2/3 of you want to spend more time outside. And yeah, you can do it at home because you don't even have to go anywhere. You want to spend more time outside, especially after this blizzard that we had recently. Enough of the snow.
Makes sense.
Let's get to the warm
Get
weather.
out of the house.
Let's
Get outside.
do it and do something fun. Yeah, Christine, there you go. And
Christine, you get to give somebody a shout out on the show this morning. Who do you want to give that shout out to?
Let's give a shout out to all our snowplow drivers that we had the last couple of days with this crazy weather and unburying us.
Yes, getting us
Yes.
out. And what are you most looking forward to this spring?
Getting outside.
That
get
too.
outside. Yeah, Christine.
for calling. It
You
sounds like you would've
gotta
been
love
close.
it.
We appreciate you listening to the show. Have a great morning. Bye. All good guesses.
That was good stuff, people.
All good
Nice
guesses.
job. Good try.
All right. I'm going to get some agua.
She got the coffee. She got the water. Then it's going to be trips to the bathroom.
I don't have the water. I'm out.
Oh, you got to get the water. Now you got to get the water.
Yes.
Get the water, get the water, get the water. Give me the water.
Get that to stop following me.
I wish we could take you with us down the hall. Show you where we get the coffee from, but can't. And you don't want to go with us anyway. There we go.
Okay, okay.
So we can post this online. That's what we do. We get the audio that you just heard and we can post it online. So if you miss something on the show, boom. That's what we're working on.
Boom, there it is.
I said, whoop, there it is. And then we also like to sing. If you haven't heard us sing yet, y'all
Just
get
you
ready.
Wait and see.
Just you wait. Yes. George Washington's coming home. Don't get me started on Hamilton. We will sing you even during the show. Sing you to work. That's what we're going to do. George Washington's going home. Hamilton fans? I think she can still do it. My daughter Lexi can. When she was really deep into Hamilton, she knew every word of every song.
I know, that's what's fun about those musicals. So the person that talked about snacks, I was like, yeah, I'm eating my breakfast right now.
Yeah, that's when we eat, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, what you need to know on the go.
Yeah.
What do we got
Let's
with that?
get
coming
it
up?
going.
Can you message me what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I actually just mentioned this. I finally can use this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who needs more Hamilton? Okay. If you're watching us live, we'll sing you some Hamilton. Okay. That was one of my favorite ones. I don't know why I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
One last time. The people will hear from me one last time. Talk less, smile more.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good song too.
One last time. People will hear from me one last time. One last time. So I use it to move along. We're gonna teach them how to say goodbye, say goodbye. You and I. Stop now. We get stuck in that, so it's like can't stop, won't stop. I'm saying. What do we got? Oh yeah. Let me Facebook this.
Looking for a picture of Dr. Kave. Here it is to go with that audio.
All right. I wanna teach him how to say goodbye. You and I. That's what makes you beautiful. That's what's playing in 10 seconds.
Media. It's the mix. All right, we've got what you need to know on the go coming up here, everybody. And then text roulette. This is Radar's going to do that text roulette. I didn't get a chance to even look at a lot of the texts yet this morning. Whoa, we got a lot of people.
We're watching a lot of things and we're like, whoa. We'll do 5 actually. Let's get it cut down. Radio rules say we can't let you listen to the music, so we have to turn it down. So if you're watching us live right now, I have to keep it turned down. Can't play music over the internet. Get yelled at.
So we've got a mixer that messaged us that said, did you know there's street names after Pokemon in Vegas suburbs?
I did not know that. I saw that one too. It's like, what? Huh? Everyone else in the room.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see the Facebook message. Thanks.
Oh.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
mixers.
1 minute.
1 minute till we
1
go.
minute, 1 minute. Okay.
Hi to everybody that's watching. Oh, I want to make sure that this camera tracks. By the way, if you see us doing things like that, we're trying to signal the camera here to like follow us or to stay in one spot. There's different hand signals we can give to this camera. So if you're wondering why does it look like I'm possibly waving to myself or you on the camera, that's why. They're kind of sensitive. They're a little touchy. See how it's following radar right now? That's what it's doing. It's tracking radar.
I don't want to like put my hand up to wave because that also stops the camera. I've done that. Like the hand up to wave.
Yeah, and then
like,
with the narrow shots on Instagram, you can get out of the view. All right, 20 seconds. What you need to know on the go.
Hey. Every good nighttime routine includes the things you do almost every day. Maybe you put pajamas on, you brush your teeth, you floss. Elizabeth likes to do that kind of stuff,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You shut off the lights. Of course, those are normal ones. But there are some key tasks you should do each night. You got Elizabeth and Radar. It's what you need to know on the go. And this is from the Pioneer Woman Online. Okay. Before you hop into bed, how about unplugging some of those appliances? Household gadgets like
What? I'm going to go behind
Seriously.
my refrigerator and unplug that
No,
thing.
no,
and
no.
then
like
you got
the
to keep that plugged in.
toasters, electric kettles, personal items like curling irons, hair dryers.
Whoever keeps that plugged in.
I
I know that
people might do
sometimes
that 'cause
curling irons, a lot of them have a setting, so they'll
Yeah.
automatically turn off.
You should still turn it off, though.
We don't have enough space in our bathroom to do that. We have one outlet. Can you believe that? An entire bathroom, there's one outlet.
I hope my mother's not listening. The toaster oven should be unplugged overnight. That's because, cords could have some issues. Just
All
do
I'm
that little
thinking
draining
about
thing.
is This Is Us and what happened with the crock pot.
Exactly. Crock pots, obviously. Yes, that's another one. How about candle warmers? Do you leave the candle warmers on?
Don't have one.
You don't have one? Some people, my
No,
wife does.
we have actual candles, which sometimes
Oh, no. See, that.
I'm always worried about. Make sure that candle's blown out. We'll communicate probably a dozen times before we leave the house.
Okay.
My husband and I. Did
Yeah.
you blow out the candle in the bathroom? Did you blow out the candle that's in the living room?
This usually happens to me when I'm 20 miles down the road. I got to go home and check.
So wait, the candle warmer, what does that do? It just melts the wax and you smell it that
Yeah.
way?
And you smell it that way. And it's really good, but keeping it plugged in will draw energy. And, there could be a malfunction, according to, again, the Pioneer Woman Online, saying you should also unplug those entertainment systems, your TV, gaming systems.
No one's going to unplug that.
I know, but this is just advice saying, hey, you want to do that. Unplug those things before you head up to bed. They're not a fire risk, but unplugging them reduces the overall energy usage.
Okay.
Just that little bit of trickle that comes through. My mother would say that too. I go to her place and I go, why is your clock unplugged? Well, I don't want the clock plugged in during the day. I only plug it in at night and I reset it.
Now,
I don't want to
we'll-
draw on all that energy. I'm like, it doesn't draw that much, does it?
We will unplug things up north when we leave because we're gone
Oh,
for long
sure.
stretches of time. Coffee maker gets unplugged, microwave gets unplugged, those kinds
Yeah.
of things. But you're rattling off this long list of things to unplug. Let me tell you what it's like to be a woman and already try to wind down for bed. So drink my water,
Yeah.
get my water that I take upstairs that I have in the bathroom, stretch, lay out my clothes, go through last minute emails, go through my gratitude, which I always want to have my gratitude. So I reflect on like the day and have my gratitude. Then we've got to floss. Yes, every night I do it. Floss, brush your teeth. So now wash your face, shower, exfoliate, put on my
Wait,
oils.
you shower before bed every night?
Yeah. You know what time we get up for work, man? I do
know, I
not
do the same
shower
thing.
in the morning.
I
There's no
shower.
way. Some mornings,
I do that too.
some mornings I'll wake up and feel like, okay, I just need a shower.
Yeah.
Shower, obviously dry yourself off, lotion. I have special lotion even for my feet so my feet don't get dry because we're getting into like toe season where you're going to be seeing toes. And then what the list goes on and on. There's so many things to
What
do.
time do you start this bedtime routine?
That's my point. Now you're telling me I've got to go around the house and unplug everything? There's not enough time to do all of that. Oh, and one of the things I'm going to unplug is going to be a clock with a time on it. And next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock and I haven't gone to bed yet.
No, and I've been doing this since 6 p.m. for 5 hours.
This
He's
is
trying
the
to get
routine.
ready for
and then,
bed.
And then when I'm going to bed, make sure I put hand lotion on. So I put my hand lotion on.
This is
I didn't
why.
even get to the part of doing any of the eye pads under your eyes to prevent puffiness. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
So you're telling me this is why my wife, Jess, will say, meet me in the bedroom later. I'll be right there. By the time she comes in, I'm sawing logs. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, gotcha.
But unplug 20 different appliances in your house. Thanks, Pioneer Woman. It's not realistic.
Not going to happen. And coming up, a mixer is dating a single mom, but thinks she's after the money. Is that the situation here? Or what do you think they should do? That's coming up in Text Roulette right around 8:20 this morning. We're going to need your advice. 414-432-1099.
How many things do you have to do before bed? Oh, and then also take my magnesium before bed. Now that I'm in
You know what I do?
menopause.
Now that the high school softball
The whole
season is
thing.
going, I'm like thinking about so many things. I'm getting emails out and updating practices because we have snow on the ground. I took my cholesterol and high blood pressure medication. I put it in my hand. I'm like, oh, where's my water? Put it in my pocket of this one sweatshirt I was wearing.
Well, you put your medicine in your pocket?
Because I was looking for the water and I didn't want to drop it. So I said, oh, I'll just put it in the pocket and go find the water. Something else distracted me.
Yeah.
Brushed the teeth, go to bed, blah, blah, blah. I got up. This was yesterday. I got up and I was driving to work and I was like, I didn't take that stuff, did I? I don't think I did because I have so much going on in my mind. Went to practice last night and I go, there they are. Still in my pocket. There's too much going on. I got to set an alarm. And I'm not going around unplugging stuff.
Yeah.
Although I am the one who will do that. Like Jess will say, let's go to the store. And I go, well, unplug your or turn your candle warmer off. No, it's just fine. Nope. I don't trust that. I don't leave the dryer on when we leave. All that stuff.
Oh, that you shouldn't do that.
No.
That's
just like,
so
everything's
flammable.
Everything's off.
You're not supposed to run the dishwasher or the dryer when you're sleeping or when you're gone. I mean, sometimes I will have the dryer going if I'm not gone for a long time, but I know that doesn't matter. It doesn't take long for a house fire to
still, it's like,
to happen. But yeah,
Gotta
you're
be
not
careful.
supposed to do that. All right. Text roulette coming up. Good morning to those that are just joining us here on the stream. Hopefully you've subscribed. You can do that on YouTube. Oh, somebody commented, wait a minute, Elizabeth. Then you have to go plug all those appliances back in the next morning.
That's more time. Pioneer woman.
Not happening. LOL.
Wow.
Lol. Oh, Nanny Yolanda said, I'm mortified learning that people's bacteria can transfer from their mouth into your mouth.
Yum. Oh, shoot. Okay, fast.
Okay. Text roulette. We are scouring the text line here. Text roulette is a great segment on the show. We absolutely love it because when you text in, all we see is a phone number. We don't know your name. We only know what you tell us. And so the segment text roulette, if you don't already know, is where you can text us any question, anything you're pondering, a dilemma, a life problem, a question of ethics, what would you do type thing. We go through it every morning and we land on a random text. We do 2 a morning and we talk about it on the show where we give our take, personal opinion. We really love the segment. And
love this one.
And the number to text into the Siding Unlimited text line is also the same number to call into the show, which should be right now on the scroll. If you're watching this on the live stream, you'll see it on the scroll, 414-432-1099. So save that number in your phone. Also the number that you would call for contests if you want to win something. Radar's going to set this one up here.
Got it.
And what'd you say? There's a mixer that's dating a single
mom. Yeah, and there's some issues with money.
What are these issues?
We'll tell you what the issues are. You got to be listening. Has to deal with the kids too.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, I got to make sure all of our audio goes online later, so that's what we're doing here. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup.
Yep, we like to reshare the audio. We like to send the audio back to people too. We had like we were talking about with the bacteria that can spread to people's mouths. We were talking with Dr. Cave from Madison Smile Solutions, a dentist, and we like to take that audio and we'll send it back to him and his team so they can listen to it if they want to share it on social. Share, and more shares.
Share, and share like. That's that one. Okay, now I can get back into doing this stuff. Yeah, so we're busy. And producer Will isn't in today, but he's got some other stuff going on, but the days he's in, dump all this on him. Do this.
You got a fast car. Do. Okay. 8 seconds. Text roulette. Here we go.
Is somebody using you for the money? That's what a mixer thinks is happening in this new relationship. It's text roulette with Elizabeth and Radar, 414-432-1099. Once you hear this text, they need your help. What do you think is the next step in this situation, in this relationship? The mixer says, I met a wonderful single mom, but the price of admission to this relationship seems a lot higher than I thought. Like last weekend, paid for all 3 of her kids' dinners and $75 worth of craft supplies for her kids' school project. I finally confronted her and said, I can't keep doing that. She got upset, and now I'm torn. I don't want to lose her, but I feel like she's using me. Is she? 414-432-1099. Mixer with the new mom, or a single mom, I should say, new relationship. She's got 3 kids. He's paying for everything here, it seems like. The dinners, the craft supplies for the kids' school projects. Now he doesn't want to do it anymore. What's going on
if
with
you're
that?
in a relationship with someone with kids, you recognize that the kids come with the person.
Right,
It's a package
absolutely.
deal. When I met Eric, I knew right away. I'm like, if I'm going to be involved with you, I'm going to be involved with your son, Brayson. And in order for this
Mhm.
relationship to work, that's what has to happen. Now, they're just dating, these mixers.
Right.
You are not in any way responsible or on the hook to have to pay for her 3 kids.
Okay,
You
well, tell her
offering-
that, because that's what it sounds like.
You
here.
offering is a different situation,
Mhm.
but you need to stand by that, and it doesn't need to be you pay and we're together, you don't pay and we're not together. I think you just need to explain, like, I haven't budgeted to have 4 mouths to feed. This is a lot, because this woman has had these 3 kids
Well, and not only
has known that she has to provide for these 3 kids. And I don't know if the other parents in the picture either, but
Yeah, I didn't say that.
that expectation shouldn't happen. And for you to
Mhm.
speak up, financial conversations are uncomfortable to have. People don't like to talk about money because it can kind of show maybe some insecurities or things that people aren't proud of, or they feel like they're being attacked. But I don't think you make it about her and the kids specifically. I think you just say, this is my budget. This is what I can afford. And I'm spreading it too thin.
Well, it's
And
like,
if you're stretching your finances too thin, you should never have to apologize or feel bad for that, because that's how people get in really bad financial situations. And you don't want that. That's going to add. Look, you guys are already fighting about money. Imagine if you don't bring it up. What's going to happen down the road?
paying for the dinners, and then
You
all
are
of a sudden,
not to have to pay for those 3 kids. You're not a step parent. You're not living together. You're dating their mom. So you might be taking advantage of a little bit. Sure.
sound like it, yeah?
And maybe that's why she got defensive. Look, the truth hurts when it's supposed to.
Anybody else been through this kind of situation? 414-432-1099. We'd love to hear how you think this should be solved, or how things happen for you. Maybe you were dating someone with kids, and how did that happen? How did you decide, okay, fine, I'll keep paying for stuff? Besides dinners, it was like craft supplies for the kids' school project. It seems to be like she's using me, is what the mixer was saying. So you can definitely call in 414-432-1099 for text roulette. How do we handle this situation? Help out this mixer looking for that free advice. Hey, it's the mix. Who's this? Hi, who's this? Kim? All right, Kim. You talking about text roulette, right? Yeah. All right. What is your feeling, real quick, and then we'll get you on the air. Oh, good. All right, hang on. That's what we were looking for. Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're gonna get you right after this song, Golden. Okay, hold on.
All right, hang on, girl.
So when you call, that's what happens. We throw you on hold and wait till the song's over, and then everybody gets to hear you.
Yeah.
So if you really want to say something, you only have to wait. We only make you wait like 2 minutes at the most.
We try.
You call in right away. If we could fast forward the songs, we would, just to get to you. But yeah. So we've got Kim and Stephanie with an F. Now, Kim said she was on the opposite end of this. So that'll be interesting to see what her take is. But she's been through this, and that's what Text Roulette is all about. If you've been through something like this, say, hey, this is what worked for me. Or, well, this didn't work for me, so don't do this. Give that free advice for people. This is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, here we go with 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute. How much time is left in the period? 1 minute. There we go. Ah. Mixer dating a single mom thinks that she's using me for all my money, paying for the kids 3 dinners, $75 worth of craft supplies. Is this the situation? Is she using him? 414-432-1099. Is this Kim?
Yes, it is.
All right, Kim. What do you think now? Have you been in this situation?
Yes, and kind of currently still. So dating a single dad, 2 kids. Moms contribute 0. One mom is nowhere to be found.
Okay.
And I love the kids. We've been together a couple years. However, because I make a lot more money and I wanted everyone to have a good time and a good experience, I found myself paying for more and more and more stuff over time, to the point that when we had a legal issue with the other kid's mom and, we needed to resolve it quickly, I ended up paying, which was 4 times more than what I had budgeted for.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So were you feeling pressure to have to do that? Or is it because you said you
Yes.
wanted to?
I wanted to because I love the kid.
Sure.
And I
Gotcha.
also felt like at a certain point when you're in legal matters,
Mhm.
you have to see it through.
So were you going to get any of that money back? Because you're just dating. You're not
Yeah.
married or anything.
So I got maybe out of 26,000, I think I've gotten 8.
That's a
And
lot
it's
of money that you
struggle.
forked over.
I know. And here's
Wow.
the thing, though, that maybe is more the point.
Okay.
Is that if you're a kind of a generous person that wants everyone to have a good time and a good experience, you can get sucked into doing this. But what I found is when I was in the 3rd quarter of the year that this happened, and all of a sudden I had to make a contribution to my IRA, and I had to pay quarterly taxes on a business I have, and a bunch of expenses all in that time period. And I'm like, hi, can I get paid something, because I'm really, in a
Yeah.
bind here.
Sure.
Kim.
And it was
Wow.
like, the response I got, which could have ended it right there, was, I
Ooh.
have full confidence in you that you'll figure it out.
Oh, that was the
Kim,
response.
that's not a support.
No.
That's not a partner. And you have been
Right.
taken advantage of. And
Yes.
look, I know you are in love with the kids and you care about the kids, and kids that are in divorce and split households don't ask for any of it. I understand that, but that isn't your situation to clean up. You've got to put your oxygen mask on first. If you're talking about your
That was my
retirement and your,
mantra.
yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah.
And
So-
are you in this
But I would say
relationship
to this
anymore?
listener, though, just you got to draw some boundaries really early and stick by them.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll let the mixer know that. Definitely.
Are
yeah.
you still in a relationship with
We're
this
still
person?
together. Oh yeah, we're still in a relationship, and overwhelmingly, I like it. It's good, but
It costs a lot.
now when things have come up, like the kids need to go to the dentist, I handed him a sheet and said, "These are all the places that take your insurance."
There
we
you
go.
go.
Put it on. Yes.
But
put it on the
you're
parents.
speaking from such an important point of view that you've been through it, and for the mixer to draw those boundaries. And we've got a lot of people that are texting in right now to say if this single mom is getting defensive because the new person in their relationship is not paying for their kids, then maybe they are being used. And if that was their expectation, like, oh, now I've got another income to help support my family, that's not a reason to stay in a relationship with somebody
Very
that you're
true.
just starting off like that.
Yeah,
that's
tough.
not going to work.
Tough. Kim, thank you.
It took like a year and a half to get to the point where it was a big money draw from me.
Yeah.
But it's just a thing you got to watch for it, even if they don't mean it. Even if they think, oh, this person makes a lot more, and they can afford it because we're all having a good time. You have to think when you need them to pay you back, in my case, something, so you can make your obligations that you cannot miss. And they're just like, doing the cartoon, turning their pockets inside out, like, sorry.
Ain't got nothing.
And you're like, hey, money doesn't grow on trees, okay?
What is going on here?
But
Kim,
now you're
thank
putting
you
up those boundaries, and thank you for speaking so candidly about what you've been through. It's really eye-opening for, I think, a lot of people that might feel like they're being taken advantage of in a relationship. Great advice. This is what Text Roulette's about, people helping people.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Bye.
We will.
You want to end?
Yeah. Yep.